Incident Report number 472-1H, filed at the Galactic University of Advanced Sciences. The author, Security Chief. The alert blared at 0300 station time. Unidentified predator loose in residential sector 7. Multiple students reporting sounds of a large creature. Possibly life-threatening situation. Security Chief Kruvax, a seasoned veteran of campus safety, assembled his team, with 20 years under his belt, managing dorms for 17 different species. He'd seen it all. Toxic gas leaks, escaped lab rats, the size of Hubbard. This, he figured, would be just another routine call. But it wasn't. It was anything but routine. They traced the disturbance to the human quarters, specifically to the room of one Emma Rodriguez, a third-year xenobiology major from Earth. The door was slightly ajar. Through the crack, Kruvax heard two sounds that sent a shiver down his chitinous spine. The first was the quiet murmur of a human voice. The second was a deep, rumbling purr so powerful it made his defensive plates instinctively lock into place. This was no ordinary disturbance. Señoran Rodriguez, Kruvax called out, his universal translator converting his native clicks into concerned, standard English. "We've received reports of a dangerous creature. Please exit your quarters immediately." "Oh, hey, Chief Kruvax." The voice that came back was cheerful, completely lacking the sheer terror you'd expect from someone trapped with a predator. "Sorry about the noise. Rex gets a bit vocal when we're doing thermodynamics. He really hates entropy." Kruvax's translator hesitated on the word Rex, substituting it with the generic tag for a companion animal. "Señoran Rodriguez," he pressed. "Who or what is Rex?" The door swung fully open. Kruvax froze. Before him was a creature he recognized instantly from the galactic database of lethal organisms. A Panthera tigris. A tiger, 3 meters of pure muscle, fangs, and predatory perfection. Currently lounging on Emma's bed. Its massive head was resting peacefully in her lap while she scratched behind its ears. And it was purring. That bone-rattling purr came from this killing machine. "This is Rex," Emma said, introducing the tiger as if he were just another classmate. "He wandered into the biodome last week, and we kind of bonded over late-night study sessions. He's actually really good at helping me focus." Kruvax's extensive security training was having a full-blown war with his most basic survival instincts. "Ms. Rodriguez, that is an apex predator from a Class 12 death world. According to our database, it can kill most known species with a single bite. Its claws can shred duralloy plating. His jaw pressure exceeds." "Yeah, he's super strong," Emma agreed casually, stroking the tiger's striped back. "But he's also really smart. Watch this. Rex, what's the second law of thermodynamics?" The tiger let out a sound that the translator struggled with, labeling it an incomprehensible growl, possible communication attempt. "Exactly. Entropy always increases in an isolated system." "Good boy." Emma then produced a piece of what looked like processed meat from her desk and fed it to the beast. Each of its teeth was the size of Kruvax's main hand claw. "How?" Kruvax stammered, his mind struggling to compute the scene. "How did you domesticate an apex predator in 1 week?" Emma looked genuinely confused by the question. "Domesticate? Oh, I didn't domesticate him. We're just study buddies. I share my snacks. He provides emotional support and helps me stay awake during all night. It's a mutually beneficial relationship." As if on cue, the tiger rolled onto its back, exposing its soft, vulnerable belly, while Emma gave it a good rub. The database was very clear on this behavior. Tigers only expose their bellies in moments of absolute trust, or as a trap, right before they disembowel their prey. Kruvax prayed it was the former. "Ms. Rodriguez," he said, trying to regain some semblance of authority. "University regulations strictly prohibit keeping dangerous wildlife in residential quarters." "Oh, Rex doesn't live here," Emma clarified with a bright smile. "He lives in the biodome. He just visits during study hours, usually from around 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. He's nocturnal, you see, and so am I during exam weeks." Kruvax repeated slowly. "The one that's supposed to be a controlled environment for observing ecosystems. not for fraternizing with the megafauna. Well, Emma shrugged. Nobody said I couldn't make friends with the exhibits. She then pulled out her datapad and showed him her grades. And honestly, my grades have improved so much since Rex started helping. I got a 98 on my last astrophysics exam. He's very motivating. Kruvax was baffled. How's a predator motivating? Emma grinned. Have you ever tried to procrastinate with a 300-kilogram tiger staring at you? It really makes you focus on your work. Plus, explaining concepts out loud to him helps me understand them better myself. You know what they say? Teaching is the best way to learn. The tiger let out a soft chuffing sound, which sounded suspiciously like agreement. Defeated. Kruvax has come. This is security, Chief Kruvax. Requesting the immediate presence of the Dean of Xenobiology, the head of residential life, and possibly a human psychology specialist. This led to an emergency faculty meeting. Imagine the scene. Dean Shara of Xenobiology, residential director Pelmix, our beleaguered security chief Kruvax, and the new arrival, Dr. James Chun, the human cultural liaison. Dean Shara began, her antennae twitching in disbelief. Let me get this straight. A human student has formed a cooperative partnership with one of our most dangerous biodome specimens, and your concern is... what, exactly? Safety. Regulations. The fact that a predator is wandering our residential halls at night. Kruvax practically shouted. This is when Dr. Chun stepped in, calm and collected. If I may, he said, this is actually very normal human behavior. Humans have a well-documented history of befriending apex predators. We domesticated wolves into dogs. We ride horses, prey animals strong enough to kill us with a kick. Some humans even keep venomous snakes as companions. There's a long tradition of humans forming bonds with extremely dangerous animals and simply calling it friendship. Residential Director Pelmix waved a tentacle in agitation. But what about the other students? They've reported feeling safer, according to your own surveys. Dr. Chun replied smoothly. Apparently, having a tiger patrol the halls at night has significantly reduced petty theft and noise complaints. So, what are we supposed to do? Forbid the friendship, the dean asked, looking lost. Yes, Kruvax insisted. I'd strongly advise against that, Dr. Chun countered. Humans get very protective of their friends. You tell Emma she can't see Rex, and you'll have a much bigger problem on your hands than a tiger in the dorms. You'll have an angry human, and I've seen the combat scores from her physical fitness evaluations. She's in the 95th percentile for her species. A heavy silence fell over the room. So we do? Nothing, Dean Shara finally asked. Not nothing, said Dr. Chun with a slight smile. I suggest we officially designate Rex as an emotional support animal and establish supervised visitation protocols. Emma has to maintain a GPA above 3.5. Rex has to pass regular behavioral assessments, and all study sessions are logged with security. That way, everyone's happy. Kruvax slumped in his chair. I cannot believe we are legitimizing this. Dr. Chun simply patted his shoulder. Welcome to human studies. Chief, it gets weirder. And so, an official addendum was added to Incident Report number 4721HA. Student Emma Rodriguez was granted provisional permission to continue her educational collaboration with Biodome Specimen Rex. The conditions were strict. All interactions in designated areas, weekly behavioral assessments for both human and tiger, mandatory safety briefings for other students, and Emma had to maintain that high GPA in a final. Personal note on the file. Chief Kruvax wrote, against my better judgment, this arrangement has proven effective. Other students have reported feeling inspired by Emma's academic success. 3 more students have now requested permission to study with biodome animals. I have denied all requests involving anything venomous, carnivorous, or capable of crushing bones. And the final note. Student Rodriguez submitted her doctoral thesis proposal yesterday. The title, Interspecies Communication and Cooperative Learning. A comparative study of a human-tiger educational partnership. Rex is listed as her research assistant. I'm officially requesting a transfer to a campus that does not accept students from Death Worlds. What do you think? Is this the weirdest study buddy story you've ever heard? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more strange tales from across the galaxy.